In this video, I would like to explain what are the applications of HVDC transmission system. The first application is back-to-back system. If you look at this picture, the sending end side bus and receiving end bus side bus, sending end bus and receiving end bus, we are always established the HVDC transmission system in between the sending end bus and receiving end bus. If you observe this picture, rectifier station and inverter station both are placed in same house. In back-to-back connection, rectifier station and inverter station, both converters are placed at the same house. That is the back-to-back connection. That means a transmission tower is not required in this type of system. HVDC line is the unique solution of the interconnected asynchronous system or grids with the different frequencies. Yes, this is the unique solution to interconnect the asynchronous system. Asynchronous system means sending end side bus will operate a different frequency and receiving end side bus will operate a different frequency. This HVDC system will interconnect the two different frequencies. That means asynchronous systems. Actually, this type of system is used for non-conventional energies to connect to the grid, local grids. This system is called back-to-back system. Next one, point-to-point connection. Next application is point-to-point connection or two-terminal DC application, two-terminal application. If you look at this picture, sending end bus and receiving end bus, in between we are placing the converter station and inverter station. That means rectifier station and inverter station. But in this type of system, rectifier station will be placed somewhere, as well as inverter station will be placed in some other place. But by connecting these two converter stations, transmission lines are used. In previous one, both converter and rectifier and inverter stations are placed at same station. This type of system is applicable for the length of less than 200 kilometers. This type of system is applicable for the transmission length is less than within the circle, same distances, same places. This type of system is applicable for the power can be transmitted over a long distances greater than that of 500 kilometers or 600 kilometers. Why? Because sending end station will be placed one place and receiving end station converter, receiving end side converter will be placed at some other place. By interconnecting these two stations, transmission towers will be used. HVDC represents the most economical solution to transmit the electrical energy over a distances greater than approximately 600 kilometers. Yes, we are suggesting the HVDC transmission system will be preferred for more than that of 500 kilometers, 600 kilometers, 700 kilometers, like that. In this type of system, if you observe the first waveform, IAC, that means rectifier input. This rectifier converts the AC into DC. Rectifier inverter is input is always AC. IAC is nothing but rectifier input. Then second graph represents the IDC. IDC means rectifier output. Rectifier converts the AC into DC. That DC voltage will be transmitted over a long distances, more than that of 600 kilometers. More than that of 600 kilometers. Then third graph represents the third waveform represents the inverter output. Rectifier output is nothing but inverter input. Rectifier output is nothing but inverter output is nothing but this third waveform represents the inverter output. That means again IAC. IAC means sending end side voltage will be AC and receiving end side voltage will be AC. In between converter and inverter stations we are establishing. Inverter output is always AC. Why? Because our generation and distribution network always operating with AC network only. That's why the inverter converts the DC into again AC. That AC voltage will be given to step down transformer. This step down transformer decreases the voltage level depending upon the requirement. Then connected to grid, distribution grid and end users. Back-to-back system means first one. This back-to-back application. This back-to-back system means HVDC system which transfer the energy between AC buses at the same location called back-to-back system. Yes, converter and inverter station, rectifier and inverter, both converter stations are placed at the same place, same house. An HVDC coupling system. In back-to-back system, the converter and rectifiers are installed in the same substation. It has no transmission line. It has no DC transmission line. That is the back-to-back connection. The back-to-back system provides an asynchronous interconnection between the two adjacent independently controlled AC networks. Yes, sending end side AC network will operate with different frequency, 50 Hz. If suppose receiving end side AC network will have operate with 60 Hz, but DC network will interconnect these two types of networks. That means asynchronous interconnected, two adjacent asynchronous interconnects systems will interconnect the DC network. That means AC network without transferring the frequency disturbances. The back-to-back DC link reduces the overall conversion cost. Yes, the back-to-back DC link reduces the overall conversion cost. That means overall transmission cost. Why? Because both rectifier station and inverter station both are placed in same house. That's why transmission cost will be less. Improves the reliability of the DC system. It improves the reliability of the DC system. There is no need to transmitting the power. Such type of system is designed for bipolar operation. This type back-to-back system is applicable to design of bipolar application. Next, two-terminal DC system, two-terminal HVDC system. Two-terminal HVDC system with two terminals. Two terminals means converter station and inverter station with transmission line. Here we are using the HVDC transmission line also. In back-to-back system, we are not using transmission line. Whereas two-terminal HVDC system, we are using the transmission line. Why? Because here we are transmitting the power more than that of 600 kilometers. The system the system does not have any parallel HVDC line and no intermediate tappings. Yes, intermediate tappings are not available. The HVDC circuit breakers are also not required for two-terminal HVDC system. HVDC circuit breakers are also not required for two-terminal HVDC system. Why? Because converter control strategy techniques are used to control the fault condition. Abnormal current is controlled by effective converter control. Abnormal means faulty condition. Next, third one is multi-terminal. Third application is multi-terminal HVDC system. This type of system has more than two converters. This type of system has more than two converters. Sending end side converter, more than two converters, as well as receiving end side, more than two converter stations. DC and DC terminal lines also utilized. Some of the converter stations, if the converter station is increasing, the cost of the station will be increasing. Converter increases means the cost of the converter station will be increasing. Rectifiers will the other operate as an inverter. Yes, sending end side station will be acted as a rectifier and receiving end side station is acted as an inverter. The total power taken from the rectifier station is equal to power supplied by the inverter station. Yes, the sending end power equals to receiving end power. There are two types of MTDC systems are there. First one, serial MTDC system and a parallel MTDC system, multi-terminal DC system. Actually, this type of system cost is very, very high. Why? Because number of conductors, converter stations are utilization is more. Series MTDC systems are used for high voltage ratings and parallel MTDC systems are used for high current rating. In series MTDC system, converters are connected in series, while parallel MTDC system converters are connected in parallel. That's why series MTDC systems are used for high voltage ratings. Parallel MTDC systems are used for high current rating. The parallel MTDC system may be operated without the use of the HVDC circuit breaker. This type of system also may not be operating with the DC circuit breakers. What are the advantages of a MTDC system? Multi-terminal DC system. The MTDC system is more economical and flexible. Yes, the MTDC system is more economical and more flexible. Why? Because if the fault occurs in any one line, the other line will transmit the power more than that of half rated power. LD line will be transmitting the power. Why? Because here any faults in converter station. Why? Because more number of converters are used. The frequency oscillations in the interconnected AC network can be damped very quickly. Yes, by usage of filters. The frequency oscillations in interconnected AC networks can be damped out very, very quickly. And heavy load AC network can be reinforced by using of MTDC system. Yes, we can transmit the heavy load. Why? Because we are using more than two converters. That's why we can transmit the more power by using this type of MTDC terminals. These are the advantages of MTDC system. These are the three main types of system configurations. First one, back-to-back system. Next one, two-terminal system or point-to-point system. Third one, multi-terminal DC system.